Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, guys. I am here hanging with the saucy beaver and her baby, Maggie Lee, this little saucy beeves. Alright guys, so this message is going to be for a divine masculine that I feel like they're silently observing you, okay? A worry on their mind right now as to whether or not you're with anyone, if you're seeing anyone. There's this big feeling in their heart that says that you're not, but because they don't have any access to you, I feel like many of you are laying low. Like, not everybody needs to know what you're doing right now, so a lot of you are laying low. And maybe it's not like you. Like, maybe you're very, social, and you like to have your social media sites, and you like to post, what's going on with you, or just things that you like, or... I feel like many of your masculines, they like to try to guess your mood based off of the things that you post. But many of you are kind of hermiting at this time. And what I'm hearing from your masculines is that it's just not making any sense. Like, for them, it's like, man, it doesn't make any sense that, this divine feminine is quiet right now. And I feel like they're picking up on you don't want to be watched, or you don't want anybody to know what's going on with you right now. And so the only thing that they're thinking about is of you being with somebody else, or maybe you want privacy to explore a connection with somebody else. It may not be the case, but I'm just saying, that's the vibe that I'm getting. Like, many of you could just be hermiting because you want to focus more on, your business or your passion or making more money or stability. I know that came up in the last reading where I talked about finances and career. Just being a major theme for twins wanting a physical union. But let's get some energy. How do your masculine see you? Oh yeah, the lightness of being. Okay, you want your privacy a little bit. They see you kind of turned away, and you're relaxed. Like just watching what she's wearing. I feel like many of you are taking really good care of yourselves, and part of taking really good care of yourself right now is creating that distance and space from your divine masculine. I feel like it's not coming with any animosity or any type of resentment, which is why they may be extra surprised of why it is you're choosing to kind of pull back on your energy right now. But I think for many of you, it is more of not getting too carried away in the connection. And I think that's a healthy thing if you guys don't want to repeat cycles. So when you and your masculine, you deeply bond or you come together, sometimes many of us can get into a place where we want to, be with them every day, see them every day, or even get tempted to go into karmic cycles, like losing ourselves in them. So I feel like a lot of your masculines, oh, sorry guys, I had to burp. A lot of your masculines are just a little bit surprised as to why you're pulling away when they feel in their mind like things are going great, things are going smooth. But it's part of you protecting your boundaries a little bit. And maybe they're wondering, because they haven't made any type of solid commitment, or you two just may be in a place where, you're getting along, or you acknowledge that you are friends, or you have feelings for one another. But then you're kind of pulling away. You're kind of, limiting the access to you. I feel like the vibe that they're getting is are you with someone else? Okay, so I'm going to dig into the masculine's energy a little bit and find out what they're learning from this worry. Okay, why is it they're panicking like this? Just how they perceive you kind of pulling back a little bit, divine feminine. And again, many of you, it may not be that you're wanting to focus in on other things like relationships. It could just be that you're wanting to focus in on yourself and your behaviors and your habits around this journey. And again, putting an emphasis on not wanting to repeat patterns. You just want to be yourself, and you just want to take things slow. Okay, so we have storm and unexpected. So your masculines could be feeling like the dark night of the soul a little bit lost without your energy being so heavily around them. And she does have butterflies on her, I think it's a kimono, isn't it, that she's wearing? I'm not sure. But this beautiful robe of hers, it has butterflies on it. And I talked about you guys being like this social little butterfly, but there is a sense of transformation that they're feeling each time you decide to just take time and space for yourself. There's a big emphasis on wanting to know if you're sharing your beauty with anyone, just as I'm looking at her body posture in this photo as well. Is anybody else getting to experience your beauty, your company? And I feel like it's driving them insane with the lightning strikes. I don't know if you guys have experienced rainy weather or thunder or lightning, but it's happening because it feels like it's unexpected. They don't know where this pulling back is coming from, but you're not, again, doing it in an aggressive way. You're more just again, like taking time to absorb the way things are going, to breathe. Many of you may have healed from the very like obsessive parts of the journey as well, and you're just being more in the flow of things. What does your masculine wish to communicate with you while you're in this energy? Yeah, this is coming up a lot. I never wanted kids, but with you I do. It's like they really want to experience what it's like. I'm hearing like to have a sense of family. You know, if many of you are past the age of having kids, it could just be having a pet with you, or just having a family with you, period, or a home with you, or, you know, something to do with a third type of energy. Kids could also be your kids. It could also be their kids. It could also be having each other as an influence when it comes to, I'm hearing like overseeing others in your community. Because I don't feel like they've ever had that, or they've ever wanted that. And that could be part of the storm, or what's unexpected is that maybe things were going really smoothly and they never thought that they would feel the sting or the storm of you. Okay, that's what I'm getting out of this. The reason they're panicking or feeling a sense of storm is because they're realizing they feel a lot more strongly for you than they were maybe letting on when you two were in communication. And maybe that's why you're feeling guided to just preserve your energy right now, because it's like you're gently extracting the truth from your divine masculines as to how it is they feel. Okay, I'm hearing like tower moments are happening easily for them. Like the more you two come together and the more that you're close and the more you bond, it's creating a lot of tower moments for them. Why, universe? What are they feeling in regards to the divine feminine at this moment? What are they feeling for the divine feminine at this moment in their heart space, just romantically from the angels? Yeah, a lot of attraction. Because I feel like your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, okay? And it says you attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. And this is you enjoying the moment here, the lightness of being you. And 1 and 8 reduces to a 9. So many of you are just fulfilled. You're fulfilled in yourself. Many of you have worked hard to be where you are. Like so far on the journey is what I'm hearing. So much to the point that if you recognize if your divine masculine needs inner work on the journey, or you both still have work to do, especially if like you both still have work to do, there's something about you taking accountability as well for your part of the journey that's really attractive. It's creating this beautiful attraction around the connection. And even though the masculines are feeling very strong energy towards you, very strong attraction, I feel like that's what's putting them into this place of again exploring the commitment deeper, maybe having a lot more honest conversations with you. And what I'm also hearing is like part of those honest conversations is that like they want more than friendship. Like for many of you who this reading has found its way to, I think like that's one of the biggest themes on your journey is when it's your masculines coming out and saying that they want more than friendship. Because I think that the reason you're in this place of the lightness of being you may be off feeling very comfortable to explore other options. Many of you have many suitors coming towards you as well. And because of this storm, you can feel your masculines kind of cock-blocking you in a sense. I did a couple of personal readings on that energy. And I found it interesting that, you know, both of you were kind of going through similar situations. And one of the major questions was like, you know, do they have the ability to do that? Like, can they come in energetically? And yeah, they sometimes can, but that's why it's important to protect your energy, which I'm going to get a goddess card as well for many of you who, again, like, you know, you're enjoying the lightness of being you, but sometimes you can feel the effects of, you know, what your masculines are going through. And I think a big part of that is not to slow down on your journey or to go and rescue them or, you know, to second guess yourself, or for that matter of a fact, other suitors that are coming into your life. You guys have to protect your energy and preserve it and see what makes sense to you, what's going on. You know, it's like, are you willing to let your masculine's energy disrupt, you know, the new things that the universe wants to really answer your prayers with? But it's like maybe you keep closing the door because you're waiting for your masculine to change, when really the change comes from within you. Are you willing to be open? Are you willing to accept the gifts that the universe is placing in your way? So yeah, they can definitely come in there, but that's how you know it's your twin, and that it's okay to make the decision based off of like your highest good. You know, if many of you are struggling right now as to which path to take, do what is in the best for your highest good. If your highest good is telling you, you know, be the fool, you know, step into the unknown, step off that cliff, you'll be okay. You have everything that you need. You know, you take that risk and you see where the path takes you, because you trust that on a twin flame journey, you know, there's something valuable to be learned there. Okay. There's something valuable about you going on that new journey of the Fool. So let's go ahead and pull a card for the Divine Feminines who, yeah, like you're definitely in that place of wanting to explore something new, whether it be a relationship or a career, a move, just doing something different with your life, you know, wanting to take a risk in some way, but at the same time feeling maybe either guilty or held back in some way because of your twin flame journey. Okay, what do the goddesses want you to know about taking this leap of faith? Okay, so we have Arakira, which is blossoming. It says you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process. Do not give up. I love that. So I feel like don't give up is it's a big lesson for many of you, where you know, you feel the depths of this journey. Sometimes it can feel like heartbreak, or like your whole life has been put on pause, or like it's been turned upside down. And, you know, I do lots of personal readings with you guys where it's like I feel, you know, how stuck you can feel. Like I feel how stuck you can think in your mind that you are on this journey, because the feelings for your divine masculine can be so intense. But all you got to do is ask, you know, ask for assistance from God, from your angels, as to what the right step to take is that's next for you. But always ask for what is in your highest good, and, you know, trust that things are just getting started for you. You know, don't give up on where it is you want to be and what it is you want for yourself, no matter what it is. But there has to be like a really strong belief as to, you know, this is what I want, no guilt attached. If you want to wait for your divine counterpart, and if you want the sense of true love, then wait. But if you want to go off in a different direction, you know, go ahead and do that too. The main thing is that you know, you keep moving, you don't give up, you keep pushing forward, you expect good things to happen to you when you take risks. And even if you make some mistakes along the way, as long as you have the highest intention, the highest good possible, then yeah, I feel like, yeah, you're just getting started with that. Have patience. You'll be surprised at the things that will unfold. Okay, guys, I don't know who needs to hear this, but yeah, it's definitely something your masculine has on their mind as to what it is you're up to. Something big is in the works for many of you, okay? And if you guys haven't checked out that short about the sparrow flying into my house, it was crazy. Like, I felt it as well. There's some really big shifts happening for the Divine Collective, and, you know, your masculines can pick up on it, and yeah, they're having to go with the flow too, okay? There's a lot of changes happening for them as they experience different levels of this love too. So, yeah, as you guys go off on this direction, there's a lot that ends up happening in their life and vice versa. So, alright guys, you guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in tonight's reading, okay? Alright, bye guys.